What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another classic WoW hardcore video for you. So today we have an update on the griefing situation. Now for those of you who don't know, I uploaded a video about 2 days ago where I basically got griefed in Maraudon, where a rogue was trying to grief the entire group. He got the healer, but me and Boström, or the tank, or my duo partner in this case, we both made it out alive, and I made a video talking about that grief. I'll go more in depth into that today, but the griefer came back one more time. Like, he's not done, he's going absolutely ham, and he has a personal vendetta against me. That's the first time in my experience that I have someone trying to kill me that badly in hardcore, but here we are. So I was minding my own business, doing what I'm doing on the screen right now, a Maraudon run again. Like, I basically got griefed yesterday in Mara, and we're back doing Mara one more time, but this time we're on the rogue. I feel like being a rogue I'm a little bit more safe than being on my druid, for example, so rogues are a little bit more safe, but you can never be too safe. And I'll show you or tell you why in this video. So the rogue came by my stream. I'm doing this Mara run on stream, and the rogue came by. I'll show you the chat log, I'll show you everything, talk about what he was saying. He was trying to backtrack, saying that it was a mistake, he didn't pull the slimes were already pulled, and it wasn't really his mistake or his bad. But then when I talked back to him, I showed him the evidence, like when I was targeting the slimes, I could see the slimes were targeting him back. You can see like the target of target, right? So the slimes were moving to our group, they were targeting him. I can show you proof of that as well, but basically it was definitely an intentional grief, and when I showed him that proof, he just went off, man. I had to ban him from my chat, and when I did that, he started whispering everyone in my group, trying to get them to grief me as well, and pay them to grief me. So that's what we're taking a look at today, boys. Someone has a personal vendetta against me in hardcore for the first time. It's gonna be interesting. Now, just real quick, if you don't know what video I'm talking about the grief, it's this one right here. I got griefed in Hardcore Classic WoW, and at this point, look at the rogue, he just ran away. We should have known something was happening, because the rogue was standing with our group right now, and he ran away. And Boström said this on Discord as well, like, what's the rogue doing? And the rogue was just standing in front of the Sisters of Therodras or something in the back and looking at them. Like, this is when he said, what's the rogue doing? And the rogue was standing in front of more mobs, like all the way back, and looking at those mobs, just like, I don't know, probably looking at what he can grief here. So maybe he was trying to pull those as well. So he was targeting Sisters of Celebras right here, trying to get those into the pool. But we asked the rogue, like, what are you doing? Got the rogue to join us for the pull, and he does nothing. I'm gonna show you real quick and go through the grief as well, just with you live so you can see exactly what happens, because the aftermath of this is insane. So you can see right now he's walking to us but doing no DPS. He's trying to see if he can pull more, like he's walking, you can see him sprinting up. He's sprinting further up and trying to pull more mobs that way if he can, and I believe he might bring one of those big boy elites with him all the way down. But he pulls slime, so you can see right now he deals 0 damage. His swords aren't even out, so if you're lagging at this point, you at least have your swords out, because you're trying to press a button like Sinister Strike or something. He's just running around, seeing if we survive or if we die, and right now it becomes kind of evident where we can make the pull without him. So when we pull back like this, he goes around, and this is where he pulls. This right here is when he uses Throne. You can kind of see it from my screen as well. You can see his character moving and using Throne or a bow. You can see him he's holding the bow, and at some point here I'm targeting a slime, and then you can see the slime is targeting the rogue. That should be happening very soon, by the way. So about now I see the slimes coming, and I target a slime. At this point you can see the slime is coming for the rogue. The rogue had his bow out after going from here, from the ledge, and the slime is targeting the rogue. So he came to my stream trying to say that he didn't pull the slimes, but then I pulled up this footage right here, which definitely shows that he pulled the slimes. His bow was out, the slimes was targeting him, he pulled the slimes, it was an intentional grief. So when I got that clear, he just went off, and this is where the chat got kind of crazy, or the chat from him. got kind of crazy. So if I just pull up this one right here, that's like chat log number 1. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna spend too much time here. You can pause the video if you want to, but basically he DM'd me in game, made sure it was him and all of that part, and I then just talked a little bit. I tried to give him a chance to like clear his name or give me a reason why. Like, I just wanted a reason why. I wanted to know why he was griefing, because he hadn't said anything. So after he tried to backtrack, I challenged him, because he tried to say it wasn't a grief. I showed him it was a grief, and when I did that, he basically said, the biggest grief is yet to come, boy. It was a bow. Fully deserved, don't take 2 hours to start a Mara run. You missed the biggest giveaway, by the way, and I basically gave away a ban, so now he's banned. But yeah, the biggest grief is yet to come. And this is when things get like today. So I was doing a Mara today, and he was basically trying to get me griefed again, even though it wasn't even in the group. So he was whispering everyone in the group, trying to get them to grief me instead. For example, right here we have the chat log to our tank, and I'm going to drag this one a little bit out, so you can see that I am in this tank's group. Solheim TV is here, and the entire group is here. And this is what he said. Hello, paying 80 gold if you leave the group when you reach Princess. For what, a spot? No, I don't like the rogue you're with. How come? He got a mage and priest killed in Mara yesterday, so basically he was trying to spin the entire situation to where I tried to get them griefed, when in fact he was the one who got them griefed. Like, to put some perspective here, I got him banned from his guild, by the way, because I messaged his guildmaster telling him what he did yesterday, so that might be why he's mad now. He's a griefer, don't tell him. I see your messages, I'm on his stream. He genuinely tried to grief, so once again he's just trying to portray me in a bad light here, like I'm the griefer or something. Grief as in ditching group, so he tried to ask him, but he's only getting like this liar's part of the story, and thankfully he came to me afterwards and sent me these messages, so he took my side here. He pulled extra mobs after a big pull using a throwing knife, vanished and left, so basically he's saying that I did what he did. That's basically what happened here, but the moral of the story is he tried to pay 80 gold to the tank to leave the group at Princess, and it doesn't stop there. He also tried the same thing with everyone else in the group. I got messages from everyone, even people that wasn't even in the group. He was trying to pay people off to grief me, so paying people to summon me to Booty Bay, summon me off a cliff. He has a personal vendetta against me. He was trying to get casters in the group to need on a ring, for example, or basically need on any loot that I personally need, just to get me griefed. Either like griefing me as in not getting loot, griefing me as in getting me killed, or griefing me as in not letting me finish the dungeon. It's just so much weird stuff, like I don't even really know. All of this because I invited him to Mara yesterday, and I said, looking for more Mara, full quest run. And he went inside when we were doing the cons outside, because you have like one outside quest in Mara. We did the outside quest, because once again, it was advertised as a full quest run. He did not want to do quests. But I feel like at that point, he did not read. Why is it my fault that he didn't read? He's deflecting his own inability to read and making it my problem. And he has like a personal vendetta against me, trying to grief me in every way possible. He's stream sniping me, trying to whisper everyone I'm grouping with. He's just negatively impacting my experience. I'm not of the size that this should be happening. I don't have the viewership for this. I simply do not understand. Why do I have to put up with that? I'm just trying to play hardcore and have fun. At the end of the day, it's like, this is a side effect of being on hardcore servers, I feel like, but like, I don't know. A really sour way to like end hardcore for me. It's not even an end, it's just like a break, because Wrath is coming out, phase 4, and I was planning to go and play some Wrath anyway, but just so sour. I don't know why he's like this. I just wanted to make a video and talk about this, because the aftermath here is pretty insane. It's like, I went from surviving a grief to now he's just stream sniping me, getting everyone I'm grouping with to also try to grief me, giving them a monetary incentive or trying to pay them off somehow. Dude, all of this because I invited him to a Mara run, and he can't read. We were doing a full quest run, he didn't want to do quests. If you don't want to do quests, that's fine. don't join a group that don't want to do that's doing quests. If you don't want to do quests, don't join a quest group. It's that easy. Either way, fun video. Just wanted to make like an update on what's happened behind the like aftermath of that grief, because I was just expecting that he tried to grief us, I reported him, that's it. But he wants to keep going. He wants to keep this like a feud. So I say let's keep it going, boys. Either way, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I feel like this is pretty insane. He's going to be insane length, and I'm gonna do what I can to get him banned. I'm just gonna be real. I CBA personally, and I don't want people like this even playing hardcore to begin with. I'm just gonna be honest, I'm gonna be that guy. I don't really feel like anyone should have anyone personally stalking them in a negative way when playing video games. Yeah, that's the video though. Hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a sub. Thank you so much for watching as always. Hopefully you've been enjoying the I can't speak, can I? Hopefully you've been enjoying the hardcore videos. I have been enjoying playing hardcore recently. Not just recently, ever since launch. It's been a blast. Hopefully you've had a blast as well. That's what I have for you today. Once again, leave a like, leave a sub. Thank you for watching as always. And you know what? I'll see you again very soon. Peace.